It's been a pretty slow start for Michael Mayer to start his NFL career. In the first 4 games of the year, Mayer had totaled 1 catch for only 2 yards. But the last 2 weeks, he has started to really heat it up. And honestly, at this point, what we've just seen from Michael Mayer, I'm starting to think that this was an absolute steal in the second round of this year's NFL draft. Now, as you all know, he was drafted in the second round by the Raiders out of Notre Dame. And, even Jimmy Garoppolo, their starting quarterback, went up to the coaching staff and said, listen, we need to get the starting tight ends involved, especially Michael Mayer. We need to get him the football. He's always open. Let's get him on the field more. And that's exactly what they did. The 6'4", 265-pound tight end out of Notre Dame is starting to break out here for the Raiders. In this video, kind of want to break down what we've seen from him over the last 2 games, but more importantly, why I think he is going to take the league by storm and be a massive player here for the Raiders over the next couple of maybe even decades. Now, before we get in the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Helps out the channel so much. Also, subscribe for more Raiders content all year long and join the family. And also, check out Underdog Fantasy as well. You're going to see a link or a pop-up come up on the screen in a second. Go check it out. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. Now, against the Packers, which was, 2 weeks ago, Mayer caught 2 passes for 39 yards, which seemed to be the start of his breakout, and I think this is going to be the very beginning of what we see, just the very start of what we're going to see from Michael Mayer going forward. But on Sunday, this past Sunday, Mayer had a career day, catching 5 passes for 75 yards, and he made several impressive grabs, and was not easy to break down at all. He made so many plays underneath when the Patriots decided to go, cover the deep ball, wanted to prevent Jacoby Myers and Devontae Adams from going deep. So what the Raiders did was say, you know what, we'll find our target, Michael Mayer, over the middle, in the sticks, short, and the thing he does best is get through defenders. He loves to put his head down. He likes to break tackles. He likes to, just make guys miss. And that's why I think he is going to be very efficient at the NFL level. As you hear on a play action bootleg, easy money down the right sideline. He is starting to go unseen for some, defenses in the NFL right now, just because strictly they didn't use him over the first couple of games. As you see here, a quick little drag route makes Jalen Mills miss, makes another guy miss, and then takes 3-4 defenders to bring him down at the very end. This is what we're going to see a lot of out of Michael Mayer. Just short routes, get him in space. He's going to make a couple of guys miss, as well as, truck through some guys as well. And those are some good tacklers. Kyle Duggar, Jalen Mills, as well as some other talent over there in New England as well. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from Michael Mayer. Again, almost makes a man miss, but does fight for some extra yards there with Jabril Peppers. I really like what I'm seeing from Michael Mayer, but also not only can he be a pass catcher, he's also shown some potential in the running game as well. And what I mean by that is he's had a couple of really, really good blocks so far, including last week versus the Packers, or a couple weeks ago against the Packers. He actually looked relatively good. Now, it seems like he has officially taken over the number 1 tight end spot for the Raiders. And, it's not a coincidence that the offense has started to produce even more points since he's been inserted into the lineup. Now, expect Mayer to continue to get more involved as the season goes along. But don't be surprised once he ends up being a top 5, a top 7 tight end in the league, maybe by the end of the season. But, to be completely honest, I think we're going to see sooner rather than later. I think Michael Mayer will take his lead, or make his case, I should say, to be one of the best tight ends in the league, because at Notre Dame, he was insane. And I think for the Raiders, he is just starting to thrive here in Las Vegas. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. Let me know what you guys think about Michael Mayer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.